Alright, now we do some guides. Nice YouTubing content. Okay, now I will just create a quick guide to how to move a bit better than a fucking snail, because most of the people are a bit confused on how to be more fluid with their movement. So this is basically a very basic guide with some advanced things here and there, maybe depending on who you're asking it, to help you out how to get better at moving around. So let's go. This is basically your movement, like the basic walking, and this has some use cases, even though it seems like why would you ever walk. But most important one is, especially if you're playing light, you make so little noise when you're walking. Like, some people of course can hear it, but it is much more easy for you to sneak around compared to the other classes while you're walking. And if you're trying to sneak around though, I always like advise just crouching down, because you almost, not almost, literally make no sound at all. You can literally sneak around with no sound, as if you are like crouching on CSGO or some shit. Well, running is basically what you're gonna do 24/7 in this game. So how does this shit work? It's basically walking but faster. Yes, the thing with that is there is some nuances to it, especially when you're in air, and I will come to that. So basically you move faster, you make more noise, which a lot of noise, and people will understand and counter you, by the way, if you play with semi-decent people. If you just want to go somewhere, yeah, this is the way to go. But there are some caveats to this, that you can move faster in this game through bunny hopping and sliding and like using the slopes efficiently, basically. Alright, sliding. Sliding is basically the everything. Because the thing with the sliding is not the fact that you are sliding, but it's more like the potential to save your momentum, or like continuing your momentum. That's where the importance of sliding comes in, because there is so many situations that slide will make you keep your speed at higher speeds than basic sprinting. How it works is basically you crouch when you're running, and that's basically it. The most basic concept of it is nothing but else. The real thing starts when you're using slopes and jump pads, which what we're gonna cover right now. So basically the slopes and sliding is goes hand to hand. If you're on a place where you can where it looks like you can keep sliding down, you most likely can. It's based on the degree of the slope, of course, but most of the times, as you can see in the footage, the stairs from the forest area of the Tokyo, you can basically slide all the way down. But the thing is, you should not do this. There is a faster way of moving in places like this, which then includes the bunny hop part, which is not exactly bunny hopping. It's more like carrying your momentum and increasing your speed while doing so. And the way you are doing it is basically, as you land, if you slide a bit then jump, the momentum of your character is carried by the sliding, and the jumping, because of the angle you are going, the game counts it as if you're falling off. And since falling off for a long time increases your speed, what it causes is you keep the momentum, so the game automatically counts you as, yeah, this guy is in the fucking air and he should be, or she should be, faster. And yeah, that's basically what happens. So you should always make good use of it, because it's a very fast way of moving around the map. Ziplines. What about ziplines is, if you jump at the towards the end of your zipline, let's say that you are reaching the end of the zipline and you press space just before it, or whatever the input of your dodge is, you basically get a bit of a momentum depending on where you are trying to dodge at. So you can basically use this mechanic to jump to the places with ziplines that you are actually unable to. Or what you can do is, if it's not a vertical zipline, but it's a horizontal one where you're trying to use it to move forward, if you jump at the end of it, it will give you an edge, and you will basically bounce off the jump pad. Not jump pad, what the fuck am I saying? From the zipline. So yeah, I will put a clip here so you understand what I mean. And in this clip I am also fitting it together with the jump pad, which I'm about to come to. So I put the jump pad down, I hold the zipline, I let it go immediately to get the boost, the momentum I was talking about, and land on another jump pad, carrying the momentum of the first jump pad I've ever put and going all the way up to the top of the hospital. And that helps me to secure a kill. And I travel like speed demon. So this is basically all of those things combined. And yeah, basically. The window jump is basically a way to climb the windows of a building, and there are like, after you do it multiple times, then you start to notice which buildings, which glasses, that like which windows you can do this on, and there are a lot of them, and especially buildings that looks like this, structured like this. So but here's the thing, even though you might know this, most people usually try to do this by looking up, and that kind of messes up your movement because of the FOV maybe, or like, I don't know, it feels counterintuitive or whatever that word is, you know. So you don't need to, you just basically jump up and hold space and you can basically climb it, so you don't need to look up. So yeah, this is incredibly important. Like, this is one of the oldest tricks in the books, because this allows you to climb buildings safely, semi-safely, but better than being inside the building, because you don't know what's going inside. You have no information of who is in it, where are they, and they might be moving around like a madman, so you don't know. So this is a very good way to peek and like see what's going on, gather some intel, especially as a light, or you can do some crazy flanks with this move. So yeah, so most of the people know this, but as a light you can basically dash through these circular paths that are on the ground, and it will carry your momentum forward. I know it's a dog shit clip I'm showing you, but I don't have anything in my hand right now and it's fucking 4 a.m. so deal with it. But essentially, like, if you're light, you can use these paths to travel very long distances, and the same thing works with a medium jump pad. So basically a medium, if you have a medium friend, they can drop a jump pad for you, and you can carry the cash box in your hand and dash through the fucking sky to reach the objective. And it's a very common thing that is used, and it's called dash pad, and there is like certain strategies around it, but yeah. So these are the things that comes to my mind about like movement in the game. So if you have anything in your mind that maybe I forgot to mention, which there's a high possibility, I'm joking, most likely there must be like a few things. Anyway, you can just comment on it and we can talk about it, and I can farm some interaction off you, and maybe YouTube algorithm would pick my video up, and I would finally, you know, my videos would be seen by someone, even though this is the first long form video. I'm retarded.
It's filthy Frank, motherfucker. It's filthy.